Here we go.
Well, you worked all week and you're ready to let go. Let me tell you, friend, believe me when I say I know. It always feels like we're punching in. Well, I'm glad you stopped by. The fun is about to begin. You paid good money at the door. Get ready for a real good show. If you want to have a real good time with me tonight, you gotta move like crazy, dancing in the pale moonlight. We can all get down, spin inside out. I'm telling you, if you really want to groove, you gotta make a move.
Hey. Thanks for joining us on the Make a Move podcast. This is Riley. We've got Kirk, and we're joined by the myth, the man, the legend himself, Luke Mills.
Well, thanks for having me. This
You
is
don't know,
awesome.
I just rendered you speechless.
You have that effect
Would have thought
on
I did
people,
this a
man.
million times. How's it going today?
I think it's going really great.
Yeah, Kirk, how are you?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Yeah.
Happy to be here. Happy to have Luke in town. Looking forward to the concert.
Yeah. So, we're going to have the concert later tonight. But we're going to do this little episode, and we wanted to, talk to Luke about making a move, since his song, Make a Move, is actually in the intro and is kind of...
Like the theme song for
it's
Make a
the
Move
theme song.
podcast.
Now, it wasn't necessarily like, oh, Luke's got this song, Make a Move, and that's what we're going to name our thing. That's not actually what happened. I was working on a different project for the chamber.
Yep.
And we were doing the revitalize downtown stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was coming up with I wanted to do a video series about, building new businesses and revitalizing old ones. And I had this concept of we got to make a move. And so I'm trying to figure out how putting this together in my head. And of course, knowing Luke's music, all of a sudden I was getting video clips, I started going, got to make a move. And I was like, huh. So I went and I grabbed the song and I started mixing it and editing it. And I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
And then the song just, for us, Make a Move is, Kirk and I both, we have many ventures. We go from one job and clock out and clock in, and right around the clock we roll.
Yeah.
And so we want to inspire people to just because you got to do a job or you have to punch in for a boss does not mean
You can't live your
you
dreams.
can't live your dreams.
Yeah.
And there's no better time. And in my opinion, as people, we no longer have excuses to not do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
You can work from home now.
Work from home.
Yep.
You have the University of YouTube,
Yep.
and you can literally learn anything from the palm of your hand.
Yep.
And if you're not doing something, it's on you.
And it levels the playing field. You don't have to live in Los Angeles and New York or Boston or whatever.
Right.
You can do it right here in rural Nebraska. You can do it anywhere with YouTube University and self-study, and you can basically get on and live your dreams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So with all that in mind, that's where Kirk and I kind of came up with the Make a Move podcast. But what I want to know is, where did Make a Move, the song, originate?
Good
Well,
question.
yeah, that is a great question. And first off, let me say I'm honored and I feel privileged that you guys would pick my song to be a part of this. This is just really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, so when I first was working on that song, what was happening was we wanted to try to get something that would get people at shows to interact, almost like a call to respond with the band, because our show has been in a state of being reformatted and growing and changing and evolving, for the last almost 6 years. I mean, even some of our original members are not with us, and things have morphed into different things. And one thing that we really wanted to do was try to get more crowd participation. And so we were at a show, and we'd done the show, and everything was done. At the end of the night, I was working on this song and I didn't have the chorus yet, but I was like, man, I just want to do something that will get these people to make a move, thinking more along like, let's get people on the dance floor.
Right.
You know, like come up and join us. And, you know, you start wondering, is the music annoying? Is it too loud? Like what's keeping it going? And most people really enjoy the show. I mean, we get the numbers it shows and it's fun. And I was like, well, what do we got to do? And really it was like, no, we got to show them how to interact with us and to make a move. And then of course, so the song lyrics go into, you know, you've worked all week, you know, everybody works all week, or at least they're supposed to,
Yeah,
you know,
should be.
And you're working. Why? You know, do you work just to go to work? I don't. I work to get money to do the things that I would like to do outside of work.
To live your dreams.
Yeah, to live your dreams. And so it was just like, outside of calling people into interacting with us on a stage and enjoying the show with us and being a part of the show at an actual concert, you know, a lot of this stuff is like, it goes right along with what you're doing with this podcast. It goes into, you have to make a move. You just can't sit there like a bump on the log and expect the universe to bring you your dreams. Like no one is going to give you anything in this world. And you can meet people along the way that will come alongside you, and there's, you know, mutual benefits of people working together, but no one's giving anybody anything, you know? Yeah. And so, yeah, you're right on the right track. So it's like a double-edged sword with that song.
Nice. Hey, Rylie here. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Make a Move podcast. For more content, check us out on all major social media platforms